Hey everybody, how's it going? It's been a few weeks now since I've made a video of any kind on my channel, and I just wanted to make a quick one to say where the hell I've been and what I've been doing. First up, I want to thank my good buddy Dan Jensen over at Dan Jensen Movie Talk for making that awesome new intro for my channel for all my videos going forward. It's an original song and everything, all by him. Basically a couple months ago, I can't remember what we were saying, but then he was like, he asked me, do you want me to make a new intro for your channel? And I was like, hell yes, because I don't know what I'm doing. And he kind of was like, what do you want for it? And I was really vague and just said, something the dude would like. And that's what he gave me. And I think the dude would like that. This dude does anyway. Yeah. Anyhow, enough of the lame jokes. So yeah, where have I been? That's a good question. First up, some of you may remember this box from a recent update video. I said I had a bunch of old ideas in here. I put them all in here about 3 years ago when I gave up on filmmaking for a while. And I was going to go through them and find out what the hell's even in this box, because I had not looked at it in years, so I had no idea. Happy to say I've made my way through it. There's still a few things in here, but it's no longer overflowing and broken. And I know everything that's in there now, so we're getting there. So that's taken a lot of time with that. And now, basically I went through the box and I was like, hold on a minute. I remember I had way more ideas than this, because there's one in particular I was looking for. And then it dawned on me. My old laptop, which is basically broken now. I did not look after it very well. Still works, just really super slow. And here is a good lesson, I think, for everybody, including me, even though it's a bit late for me. But going forward, it's a good lesson. File management. It is not to be taken lightly. And here is why. I have on this laptop over 1,470 documents. And none of them are organized. They're in all these random files and folders and stuff, and they don't have actual names. One's called, for example, FBP. Other one, Jibber Jabber. An Untitled 4 all the way to Untitled 109. Jeez, okay. And basically in each document I have no idea what's on there, but many of them will be a bunch of ideas. Some will just be random lines of dialogue, some will be concepts for new short films, some even TV shows. And so yeah, I really want to dive in that and figure out what the hell's on here. It's going to take me about 10 years. Let's see, there's like 365 days in a year. So if I were to get through, if I were to do one file a day, let's say that'll take me like 5 years. And that's not including everything on the desktop folder, because that's got another bunch of hundreds of documents, and hell, even my movie and music folder. I decided I want to put documents in there. So yeah, file management. Learn from my mistakes and actually properly look after your files, name them, save them in the proper folders, because otherwise, like me, you're going to be spending many hours of your life that you'll never get back trying to find them. And yeah, I'm already not looking forward to that, so yeah. And you want to know a fantastic thing that happened to me recently? I finally got rid of my writer's block after 3 years, over 3 years of that, and I know there's going to be loads of people right now screaming at me going, there's no such thing as writer's block, but I have to disagree, and I think that people who say that have never experienced it. Because I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago I had to get some surgery, which caused me to drop out of college and my course, and that's when I stopped doing filmmaking. I was like, that's it, I'm done. Basically, the day of my surgery, I woke up and I had writer's block. It's weird. I never got past that. Like, ideas just stopped coming. I spent hours and hours even trying to come up with boring ideas and nothing. And then suddenly, about 2 weeks ago, something just clicked and I was coming up with new ideas left, right, and center. And yeah, it was really strange feeling, like a feeling I'd not had in years, because I hadn't had that feeling. And when I do really think about it, there probably is a few reasons for it, why it suddenly just disappeared. And the main ones I'd say was I'm finally no longer got health anxiety, which if anyone out there has it, I feel for you. It's not pleasant. I've had it for years, ever since I had to get my first surgery. It's not pleasant. You feel like you're dying at every little thing, like you got a paper cut. I'm dying. It's weird. It's not a nice thing, but I worked through it, got some therapy, and here I am. I no longer have that issue. So I think my subconscious was no longer focused on staying alive. It actually could free up and focus more on other things, and eventually it finally got back to the creative side. And yeah, I've been coming up with a bunch of ideas ever since. And maybe another thing that helped trigger it was I started a new to me anyway, I started watching The Newsroom, Aaron Sorkin's TV show that he wrote, and he was a great inspiration for me as a filmmaker, as a writer. All of his work has always been a really great inspiration for me, and I'd never seen any of that show before, so maybe just seeing some of his new work just helped trigger the creative juices and get them flowing again. So yeah, good news. But yeah, I kind of need to bring this back in because I'm going all over the place here with this video. But yeah, basically I've been writing again, which has meant I've not had time to make videos because I've been too busy focusing on that, hence the beard, or the larger beard. I've met online a bunch of people who are starting my course in September. They seem like really cool and awesome people. I can't wait to work with them. I've been talking to some of them online. I've watched some of their projects, all really cool stuff, and they all seem like nice people, which is always good. Hopefully we'll be able to work as a team and make some really cool things together. So yeah, I've been busy doing that as well. And just friends I have here and family I have here, I've been wanting to see them as much as possible and catch up with friends I've not seen in a while, because in a couple months from now I'll be moving hours and hours and hours down south to England. So yeah, in case you don't know, I live in Scotland. Okay. So yeah, that basically sums up where I've been and what I've been doing. And before you go saying, does this mean your channel is over? No, it does not. Would someone who had no intention of continuing their channel have a new intro made for their channel? I don't think they would. Well, maybe they would, but I did not. So yeah, I have so many plans for this channel. I think the next year, possibly the next few years while I'm at university, it's going to take a bit of a back seat. I'm hoping once I start my course I'll have more of a schedule, so I'll be able to plan videos better, so I'll be able to be more consistent there. But it's always going to be taking a back seat because I need to focus on my studies and making films, which, as many of you watching this will probably know, they take a while. It's not just like, I'm gonna go make a film and yeah, it's done, yay. No, you have to write it, plan it, cast it, find people, work at it. This is what hours of writing does to you. You start to ramble. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I've got this really awesome idea for a TV show that I'm hoping to make after I finish university, and I'll work on it during my time at the course. I'm trying to come up with I'm trying to come up with at least 3 ideas for TV shows or movies to work on in my downtime at university. So far, like I said, I got the one. I'm not going to share the details here yet, but from what I've been given feedback wise to all my friends I've told it about, they love the idea. Sounds original, just a couple of things I need to work on to figure out how that's going to work. And yeah, then hopefully I can go full steam ahead and write that up. So yeah, things are happening. In terms of moving forward, the next couple of videos I'll be making, one is the horror tag, which is going around on YouTube. I was recently tagged, I think 2 days ago, by my good buddy Tyler Calvert on YouTube. He did his one. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested. It's basically like the movie Q&A I just did a few weeks ago on my channel already. Again, I'll leave a link if you're interested. You answer a bunch of questions. This time it's more horror related. And yeah, and then that pretty well sums up that video. So yeah, that will hopefully be this week sometime, or next week. What day is today? Today's Tuesday. It'll hopefully be this week sometime. So yeah. And the other video will be my top 10 movies of all time as of today. Because they always change, or you'll find new movies, or you'll have new life experiences and then look at movies differently. But for 2018, they're my top 10 movies of all time, and the reason I'm doing that is because Dan Jensen, who I've already mentioned, tagged me on Facebook and said, do your top 10 movies of all time, like post one a day on Facebook, but I'd rather make a video on it, and he already said that's okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, oh yeah, another quick thing I'm really wanting to say, I think I've mentioned it on Twitter already. At some point I'm planning to start doing retro reviews, so reviews for older movies. It could be from last year, it could be from 20, 30 years ago. Planning to start doing videos on them really soon, because the UK's just been crappy for release dates. I think we get The Incredibles 2 in another 2 or 3 weeks from now. I mean, come on. And Ant-Man and the Wasp, we don't get to like the 5th or 6th of August. So yeah, we're quite far behind on release dates for movies here, which sucks. Doesn't mean I'm not doing reviews for current movies anymore, just not right now, because nothing's really coming out of interest. And I will continue to do them when I can. When movies come out, they'll be posted. But yeah, that's why I've not been doing them, and I'm just trying to work out how I want to do these retro reviews, how I'm going to treat them differently. Am I going to treat them differently? I've contacted a couple of other YouTubers who do them and see what they say, and best feedback I've had so far is from Rudy over at Rudy's Movie Reviews. That's another person you should check out if you've not already done so. I'll leave a link to his channel down below. He sent me a really awesome video and told me how he does it, and yeah, pretty cool way to do it. So I might take a bit of that, a bit of this, and mix it up, and yeah, get my own original spin on it. So yeah, I'm working on that. Hopefully soon, hopefully before I go to university in a couple months time, I've had a couple posted, but we'll see. I'm gonna wrap up this video there. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. I certainly did, or at least it helped get things out of my mind and means I can focus more on other things again. Plus, I wanted to let you guys know where the hell I've been, because I don't just like leaving all you and just disappearing. I'm not dead. Yeah, so what have you guys been up to? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear it, because I'm quite far behind on the YouTube front. All you other creators out there, what's new with you? And if you're just watching this video for the first time, let me know how your day's going. And yeah, if you've just found my channel and you like what you've seen here, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel so you keep up to date with future content, and you can find me on all forms of social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at FraserJub, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.